For the front tie down, since there's a lack of wood to really attach to, being that the tub is predominantly made out of foam with the 5mm plywood on the outside with 2 wraps of 1708, I wound up finding these angle brackets from Home Depot, and I used the short side of it to just hook over the top of the wing on the inside of the tub and extended the long portion down into the tub and then drilled a hole once they were set. At that point, I just got on the outside and passed the bolts through in order to secure it. The tie-down ratchets I'm using and got off of Amazon, they're retractable marine straps, and they don't hook on the one side of them. They bolt into a frame. So typically these are used like on boat trailers, and it's just a bolt that passes through to the top, and then you just bolt it up against there. Now, in addition to the strap that I've got on the inside of the tub, I did put 2 metal plates between the strap and the inside of the tub, and then another one on the outside of the tub underneath the ratchet. These are basically just for compression, because the inside is foam there and it doesn't have a lot of backing. Basically, that was just to provide a larger surface area for the bolts to compress against. Both of them were tightened down pretty significantly, and it didn't really crush as much as I thought it would. So yeah, that's a win. The tie downs on the rear of the camper, basically those just bolted straight into the 2x4s, which were part of the framing of the wall. And since they were turned sideways, I just basically found the center of them and then drilled holes straight through there, and then just mounted them with regular bolts. So if anyone has a particular question to the method to my madness, I'm going to go ahead and explain it here. So on the Tundra, there are 4 tie-down points on the inside of the bed. There's one right here on the inside, just below the tail light. There's another one on the front side, right in the corner of the bed. So this is actually where I do have some knowledge on tie downs and how things perform. Back in my 20s, I used to drive a tractor trailer, specifically flatbeds, as well as some vans, and I got to learn very, very quickly how to properly strap down loads. So the front straps that are on the camper are basically just inside here, probably about 4 inches from the front, and those straps go straight down, maybe at a slight angle to the tie downs here on the inside of the bed. They're not designed to keep it from moving backwards or forwards, because the camper is actually up against the bulkhead of the pickup bed. It's not going to slide any more farther forward. They're strictly to prevent any up or down movement. So the front end lifting up or bouncing, that's all they're there for. So they're basically tied straight down. That's all they're there, just to hold the front down. Now the ones on the rear, they kind of have 2 purposes. So where they're located on the back of the trailer, they are actually coming at an angle from the strap down here to the tie down point. So this does 2 things. One, because of the height of it's up past 45 degrees. It's probably more like around 60. That's to prevent it from the rear end bouncing up and down. And these straps are what keeps it from going out the back side of the bed. So the angle of these and the height of them, since it's on the outside of it going in, it just prevents the camper from sliding out the rear of the truck and to keep the back end from bouncing up or down. So yes, this is actually from real word. Oh my God, I can't speak. Real world explanation here of why I went this route.